You are now tuned into Blueprint Radio.
Today's show's a little messy,
It's
dog.
dicey.
It's
It's
a
dicey.
little messy.
It is dicey.
So, famed Toronto Raptor Scottie Barnes is in some baby mama drama. So
I wouldn't
ultimately,
expect anything less.
just to get everybody kind of caught up, his ex high school sweetheart, Nari's her name, went viral on TikTok for exposing the current situation that she's going through with Scottie Barnes, who evidently dumped her for a snow bunny that's 10 years his senior, and they're now expecting a child. Nari claims that she's been with Scottie Barnes since high school, moved with him to Toronto when he got drafted, even delayed her masters, and she's cheesed, and understandably, right? Scottie now, last year or this year got the big bag, 270 M's extension over 5 years, and a lot of people are online feeling like he got finessed by a sniper. Now, so the sniper, quote unquote, is a 34-year-old TikTok model named Elisa Ray Holmes. Now, she's a cute girl. She's a cute girl. For research purposes, I did check out the TikTok. And but she doesn't seem like one of them for me. Now, you can't judge a book by its cover all the time, but Scottie's getting killed right now online. There's a lot floating around saying that he's not really the sharpest tool in the shed. I don't know where they're getting that from because, he made it to the NBA. He was Rookie of the Year. He secured generational wealth. Scottie by no means is a dumb guy at all. But let me shoot the little man the young boy some bail. He's from Florida, right? I think it's like West Palm Beach or some shit, right?
I need to confirm. Is this the thing? Is this?
Yeah. Right? So he's from West Palm Beach, Florida, right? So
Big up West Palm.
right,
Big up
and
my man Mike F.
Bomb. So, he's probably playing basketball his whole life, focused just to get to the league, right?
Yes.
Now, he got drafted to Toronto, and we might be a little jaded being born and raised in the GTA, but we're one of the few melting pots in the world that there's not much places like Toronto, right?
You ain't never lied.
So where you can go to a restaurant or a club on any given night and see some of the most beautiful women on the planet. And I can understand being maybe a country bumpkin, you're not used to that, right? But he's also young, famous, rich, and far away from home. So at the end of the day, fam,
She's Canadian?
it's a wrap.
Is she Canadian?
I you know what? You can check for me. I didn't even know
She looks
if
like
she
a
was.
Canada. She looks like a Canada.
She does. She does. She definitely
looks like a
does.
Canada thing.
She definitely does. But
Yo,
we
my
understand.
lad.
We understand, right? Because men them go mad over the gal them up here because Banner every week.
For me, it's
every
a
year.
regular joint though.
Oh yeah.
I think his joint was his high school sweetheart was way sweeter.
Agreed.
I don't know what Scottie's doing.
Listen, I'm explaining it. I feel like he's far away from family. He's rich.
But the girl
he's young.
came with him, dog.
Okay, so here's this thing. So let's play
Maybe
devil's
because
advocate.
he's a young you listen. You can't tire down. Okay, as a man, I'm gonna say this early. You can't tire yourself down too early, especially when you're getting them type of M's.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you're gonna try different stuff. You're growing up.
Different experiences. You're going to be in different places and rooms you've never been before, around people you've never been around.
Your girl from home doesn't know this stuff.
Unless you're bringing her every single place you're going and she's experiencing it with you, then it's going to be hard, right?
I also have a daughter, so I would tell young women, don't base your life on a man.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? Go and get your education. Don't put yourself on pause.
What great advice.
Because you don't know what could
advice.
happen. You got to make sure you're good. Make sure you're solid. Now, Scottie.
No.
Now.
Yeah.
Listen. The experienced women know how to talk these young men out of whatever they need to get. We've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown had an older thing just up until lately.
Yeah.
Bernice Burgos. Beautiful lady.
Yeah.
But she's done her thing. She's had her time.
She's one of them snipers.
She's had her time.
Yeah.
Now, if the shoe was on the other foot,
it's tough.
If the shoe was on the other foot, though, look at how they treated Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, but we already know about the double standard, right? We know that that's there. Now, keep in mind. So let me play devil's advocate. Let me ride on Scottie's side for a second and say,
Right.
you know, you made a great points in regards to, listen, he's making this money, he's young, he's going to be experiencing different things.
Of course.
You know what pressure that might be on Nari in regards to trying to keep up? Like, if you're not one of them that's looking to, you know, try a new 1-2-1-2, a trick here and there to kind of keep it spicy or do something and elevate yourself, you know what I mean? You got it's tough sledding. It's almost destined to fail to a certain degree, right? Let's say, who knows if she was holding it down?
You're saying he looks like a freakier man?
I don't know. I said I'm not even gonna call him that. I'm not even going in that direction. I'm just saying, who knows if she was doing what she needed to do.
Yo, I seen the way he dressed. He might be a freakier man, dog.
To hold the position, right? So there's a lot of moving parts. What we do know is that there's three sides to every story.
Of course.
Right? So we've heard her side. We haven't heard Scottie. We haven't heard
we've seen the trend,
Alicia say anything.
We've seen the trends with the young boys.
Picking
up these older
Jalen
things.
Green, like PJ
so,
Washington.
And I totally get it. These girls know how to move in the rooms. They've been experienced. They know how to guide you through. They had a man like you before. They've been that girl.
It's still nasty work because it's not under love or any guides of that nature, right? It's about a bag and a flip. And that's why people are so, you know, cheesed on both levels, well, especially on this level, because it's being taken advantage of. Let's call it what it is, right? Like, you're an experienced person,
right?
You know, using someone's naivety, you know. And again, keep in mind, like, they streamline it. I can see how they get wrapped up and they're around their finger because they know what, you know, a teenager wants or a young man wants, and they probably get right to it, as opposed to maybe a younger teen not having the experience, causing problems, headaches, stress before practice. Like, who knows, right?
And they understand, like, yo,
who knows?
My man's gonna be out on the road. These are what the things that he likes. So when he comes home, I'm ready.
This isn't her first. This isn't their first athlete.
So they're not bothered by the schedule. They understand.
No,
they're about the bag.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
I don't need your time. I need your money.
That's it. And they winning right now. They up.
We'll see how the Scottie Barnes thing's happening. I heard he's having a ute with the girls. So
yeah,
that's crazy.
Listen, that's I guess the positive thing, you know, life. So, you know, shout out to you. But, you know, hopefully everyone finds happiness at the end of the day, and
more life.
And let's go Raptors.
You are now tuned into Blueprint Radio.